I'll never use a debit card again. All right, man, in this video, I'll be going over how to use credit cards to gain points, the cards to use for everyday spending, and how to beat the credit card companies at their own game, right? So while we're going over this video, if you learned anything, right, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be coming with more videos in the future, right? So point number one, how to use credit to gain points. First, you have to position yourself to actually get credit cards, right? So you want to have a decent credit score. At least it's millions of ways to repair your credit. I actually have a credit repair company, so if you want help, you can actually book a free consultation and we'll help you. For the mid-tier cards, we're going to be focused on the American Express Gold Card, the Chase Sapphire Preserve, and the American Express Blue Cash Preferred Card, right? So first, to start with the Gold Card, you get 4x points on restaurants plus takeout and delivery in the US, 4x points on supermarkets on up to 25,000 per calendar year, and then 1x after that, and then also 3x membership award points on flights booked directly with airlines on amextravel.com. All right, so moving on to the Chase Sapphire Preserve. You get 5x on travel purchases through Chase United, Chase Ultimate Rewards, 3x on dining, and 2x on all other travel purchases plus more, right? So on the American Express Blue Cash Preferred, you get 6% cash back on US supermarkets on up to 6,000 per year in purchases, 6% cash back on select streaming subscriptions, 3% cash back on transit, including taxis, rideshare, parking, tolls, trains, buses, and more, 3% cash back at US gas stations, and 1% cash back on other purchases. So I personally went with the American Express Blue Cash Preferred card. I followed that up with the American Express Gold card. So I use both of these pretty much every day, right? The Chase Sapphire Preferred card is not something I use. I have a United Explorer card because I love to travel, but that's definitely a card on my list as well, especially with that 3x on dining and 5x on travel purchased through the Ultimate Rewards portal. So I'll be looking at that, and then also you get 2x on all other travel purchases. So that's like a 2% cash back card just with points. So pretty good cards right here. These are mid-tier cards. They all come with the annual fee, but with the annual fee, they'll be paying for themselves because you get so many benefits. All right. Next, how to beat the credit card companies at their own game, right? So the credit card companies, they're banks, right? Banks make money off of interest, loans, other things such as that, right? So every credit card is going to come with the interest rate after purchases, right? They may offer an introductory rate of 0% after 6 billing cycles, 0% interest after 12 billing cycles or through 12 billing cycles, and then they'll offer or then they'll charge you an interest rate after that, right? It's usually high, 18 to 24%, man. So the way you want to beat the credit card companies at their own game is never carry a balance, right? Always pay your balances down to zero. So Amex does something when you pay your balances down, they give you the points the next day, right? Or, you know, within that week. So you always want to pay your balances down to zero, and you do not want to accrue that interest, right? This is how the banks and the credit card companies make their money, right? Also, whenever you use the card, they're making money from the companies that are offering goods or services, and they're charging them a fee every time you swipe their card, right? So that's how they're racking up their money. The way you rack up your money is you spend the card and you pay them back, right? You want to connect a bank account to your portal, right? So the Amex portal is easy. You can just add a bank account and draft it right out of your bank account whenever it's time to pay, and the payment reflects immediately, right? So that's how you beat the credit card companies at their own game, and you just collect cash back. You just collect the points, and you travel and you lower your monthly expenses, man. So I will never be using a debit card again because I know these facts, and the mid-tier credit is honestly where it's at, man, especially for everyday spending. You also have different tiers, like higher tiers for traveling and things such as that. But as far as low annual fees, this is a good place to start if you have mediocre credit, or if you're new to credit, man. So the mid-tier cards are really great.